Hey everybody, welcome back. I haven't done a Magic video in a while, but I figured we'd remedy that. We're trying to wait for the new set here, so I'm going to be putting up a lot of videos soon, drafting the new set. We're going to do a sealed pool, but we're also going to be playing Standard, of course, and, there's no point in kind of trying to tweak Standard or fix our decks or whatever, because the metagame's going to change once this new set drops. So today, I'm going to take one of the Tier 1 decks in Standard right now, Mono White Control. Now, it wasn't quite Tier 1 until Brothers War came out, and then they picked up this amazing tool in Lay Down Arms. This card is awesome. In the white deck, you're killing basically everything for 1 mana, exiling it, and the life is irrelevant. It doesn't the 3 life, who cares? You just give them the 3 life. Getting to exile anything for 1 mana, even at sorcery speed, is incredible. That was a huge upgrade from like Fateful Absence and this kind of stuff where you give them a card, which is terrible. So this is the white deck. We've got a bunch of removal. We're leaning on a couple Farewell here as well to wipe up the board, and then just some cheap threats, Ambitious Farmhand and Spirited Companion. You've got Destroy Evil, Lay Down Arms as your removal here. Lauren, also very, very good right now, blowing up Fable, Wedding Announcement, Bankbuster, you know, a bunch of annoying non-creature permanents that you have to deal with. Restoration of Iganjo, bringing it all back. Bringing back Bankbusters, bringing back the lands. Like, Roadside Reliquary does a ton of work in this deck. Coming back with Paragon, coming back with Restoration, getting to sack, almost always drawing you 2 cards because you've got Bankbusters lying around. Again, the Bankbusters keep coming back as well off Restoration and Paragon. So you should be able to have Spirited Companion, Wedding Announcement, something like that, some kind of enchantment in play, and then a Bankbuster, and you get to crack these, and then bring these back as well with Paragon and Restoration and everything. So a lot of recursion. This deck basically just grinds the opponents out with recurring Bankbusters, recurring Wedding Announcements, and these cheap creatures and stuff, and then eventually you might throw down a Haymaker like Sanctuary Warden, or Wandering Emperor, Elspeth. Elspeth's kind of a utility card. It's just there to find more of the pieces. But the finishers, yeah, probably just Sanctuary Warden, Wandering Emperor. That's the deck. 18 planes, 4 Roadside Reliquary, and an Iganjo. And then the sideboard is just some more removal. Temporary Lockdowns, we're playing 3. This is for the aggro decks, Mono White, Blue White, Soldiers, Mono Red, that kind of stuff. Mono Black, maybe, even. You gotta be a little bit careful with this, because it does eat your own Bankbusters and all these other 2-drops and whatnot, but that's not usually a problem. And if you really, really want to free up your own Bankbuster and stuff, you do have ways of getting an enchantment off the battlefield with Lauren and Destroy Evil and stuff. But usually that's not the case. Usually you're bringing this in the aggro matchups, locking up all their little creatures. Depopulate, same thing. As you can see, we've got a lot of sideboard cards for aggro. Sunset Revelry. Trying to make sure we don't lose to the aggressive decks, because we're going over the top of all the mid-range decks, so we don't need a lot of sideboard card against mid-range, sideboard cards I should say. We just need to make sure we survive the early game, so most of our sideboard is dedicated to anti-aggro stuff. Some unlicensed turds to mess with the graveyard decks, even Grixis, just neutering their Corpse Appraisers is really good. I could see Lion's Sash in this deck. I'm actually not sure. I guess Hearse is just a better, less mana intensive way of exiling their graveyard, so this is better. Both of them come back with Restoration and Sarah Paragon, so it's kind of a choice between Lion Sash. Lion Sash probably not necessary. It's just you don't need the beater. You're not beating them up in this. You're just trying to control the board until they're out of gas, and then you kill them with anything. You know, bring back a Wedding Announcement, an Emperor, couple of tokens, whatever, maybe a Sanctuary Warden. And that's the deck. So we're going to run it through 5 matches today on the Mythic ladder. On Arena, and yeah, I'll see you in match 1. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 1, playing against who knows what. Kind of slow. We are on the draw. We can kill, 2 drops here, but double colorless land means Lay Down Arms is not killing anything that costs more than 2. I think I should mulligan this. I think I will. Okay, Farmhand gets us a Plains, remember, so this isn't the end of the world. I think I'm going to put Lauren on the bottom. We were just talking in the chat, Nail in the chat was saying that, having too many of these, it is legendary. Like, you don't want to draw too many of these in the same game. Not to mention the fact that it is kind of narrow. I mean, the ability of drawing a card is not amazing. I don't want my opponent drawing cards. You use it if you have to, if you have 0 cards and they have 5 or something. Oh, mono red. Okay, so this should be a pretty easy matchup. We have not only a decent main deck against them, We also, our main board configuration. We also have a lot of sideboard against aggro, as I was showing you in the deck tech at the beginning there. Yep. I'm not a big fan of Ronin. It's just too mana intensive. These red decks, I think you're probably better off playing, you know, Swift Spear or something like that. We have an easy farm hand here because we do need our third land, so I will take that action. Get me my planes. Now, next turn, I think I'm just going to rock Wedding Announcement here. I know we need another plane, so Restoration is an option, but Restoration doesn't affect the board at all. Okay. I will block the Ronin here. I don't want to block Feldon, Ronum Excavator, because he's going to get to look at the top card. Okay. Well, I could lay down Feldon here and play Bank Buster. I could just double lay down arms. That's probably what I should do, actually. We played our land. Next turn I could go Restoration, get a plains, play the plains, play lay down arms. Yeah, I will get rid of this guy. And, Bankbuster's just too slow here. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of both their creatures. Let's just do this. And see what happens. It makes our turn 4 not that impressive here, but yep, they go for the 2. Activate the Foundry, I presume? No, double Ronin, okay. Like, this is just too much mana over this many turns, and that's why I'm not a big fan of Ronin, but doing work in this game. No lands, so I am going to go Wedding Announcement here. Next turn we can go Restoration, get a Plains, then bring back the Farmhand, get another Plains, but hopefully this 1/1 can absorb some damage. Okay. Sure. Okay. So we're going to get a blocker off Wedding Announcement. If we draw a land, then I'm just going to go Emperor here, of course. Damn. So one of these guys is going to come down with a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, it's unfortunate we kind of got stuck on lands here, but I think I have to do this. Okay, next turn we've got Emperor, so we just have to survive this turn. Hey, Trivart, mono-white control, yep. If you think of Ronin as reusable, shock, I know, but it's so mana intensive, like, you know, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I want to curve out, so losing my 1-drop after playing it on, you know, you play it on turn 2 and then you lose it, it's kind of rough, right? Sure. Okay. Like, this is taking their whole turn every turn, and they're not able to play anything else. Granted, yeah, let's discard. I don't think we need Bank Buster here. Bring back the Farmhand. Oh, it comes in tapped. Oh, first time playing. Yeah, gotta remember that. Restoration. Enters the battlefield tapped. Right. Darn. Okay, so I'm gonna get a 1/1 from the announcement. I should flash in Emperor now and exile the chick. I don't think that's enough, though, is it? We're gonna get another. We're gonna get a 2/2 here, and then I exile. They're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, let's pass. Unfortunately, I'm dead. So mulligan into a slow one on the draw against Mono Red, but that's okay. Mono Red should be able to win 80% of its game 1s, right? Game 1 is where it has the best chance of winning, and if they win the die roll, it's even better. But, post-board, they're a huge underdog, I think, basically to every single deck. Most decks are playing anti-aggro stuff in the sideboard, so it just gets really hard for Mono Red. That's, you know, like I said, I don't think they have many great matchups. I don't think Mono Red's a great choice for Standard. I think it's only good if you're expecting everybody to be playing really slow versions of the mid-range decks. Then it's better. But, or Mono Blue or something, you know? If you're expecting a lot of Mono Blue, that kind of stuff, sure. Lots of hasty creatures, huh? Yeah, so I block and then exile, and then I die. Cool. Easy peasy. We'll beat Mono Red in 2 games. Watch. Temporary Lockdown, Sunset Revelry, Depop. Get the Farewells out of here. They're a little slow. Don't need 2 Sanctuary Warden. Elspeth kind of sucks. Oh, it gives lifelink, I guess. I hate Elspeth. Get it out of there. Lauren, you suck. Destroy Evil kind of sucks. Let's get that out of there. Bring in a Slash. I don't love Fateful Absence against them. Lay down arms. I could cut the Bank Busters as well. That's another thing I should cut here. I'll bring in the absences. Okay. Something like that. All the removal. Good with Dragon Spark, Galley Greeters. Yeah, if you're getting something from the ETB, Yukufuzi, then it makes sense. But when the deck that just board wipes and face damage spells? No, not enough, Trivard. Because you need recurring damage. Burn spells aren't enough. Because there's not enough burn. Like, imagine your opening hand of 7 cards. You're never going to have 20 points of burn in your opening hand. You're just not. It's impossible in Standard. In other format, Legacy burn, sure. You could have 7 cards that do 20 damage. Easy. Not in this format. So, you have to basically keep drawing more and more and more and more burn spells. And then, how are you not dying? You're going to have to point some of those burn spells at your opponent's creatures, right? Otherwise, you're going to die first. The creatures are the best way to kill people, not burn spells, because they're repeatable sources of damage. There's not enough ways to draw cards and keep burning and burning and kill the opponent before you die. So, yeah, I don't think so. But, alright, let's try this. Some of these decks tend to shock face, yep. Ronan gets to cycle. What? I don't remember. Does it have another ability? The Ronin? What do you mean it gets to cycle? They aren't even that slow. Yeah, it depends on the configuration, right? They've gotten slower. So mid-range decks weren't slow before, but then as the format kind of coalesced around these 2 mid-range decks, Esper and Grixis, they both just started trying to beat each other, and they don't give a shit about anybody else because they have, the best... they're the best decks in the format. So they started becoming inbred to like, Grixis started trying to beat other Grixis decks, and the way to do that was to slow down and go bigger, go over the top of them. You saw the Invokes go up from 2 to 3 to 4. You saw Grixis start to play Wandering Mind and stuff like that. When they start doing that, they're getting a lot slower. All those mid-range decks got a lot slower than they were at the beginning of the format. At the beginning of the format, Grixis was curving, Blood Tithe Harvester into Graveyard Trespasser into, Shoulder It or whatever. They were very aggressive. Not anymore. Yeah. I could do this. I get to draw a card, but I don't get the 1/1s. So I'm gonna wait. Union of the Third Path. Oh, I don't know what that is, Totoro. 2 abilities, the handsomest. Yeah, hey, Godfather, how you doing? Cement. Wow, nice. The wordsmith over here. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, Godfather. Use the channel from Ronan to draw. Oh, the channel. That's what it is, right? I knew. Yeah, there is another ability. Right. Okay, cool. Revel. Do that. Could have done that the other way around to draw a card, but I'd rather have the 2 1/1s, I think. Nothing in the graveyard to bring back, unfortunately. Swipes plus burn approach. The swipes. You mean like, yeah, the board wipes plus burn? I just don't think you're going to have enough burn. There's not enough burn, because each burn spell doesn't do enough damage. Unless you're ramping into a giant X spell. But the individual burn spells, you just need too many of them, so it just doesn't end up working out very well. Yep. Easy trade with the Ronin here. And then we can depop that Felden out of the way. Could get down a Paragon, but I have nothing in the yard to bring back here. You know what? I'm gonna play Bankbuster and draw a card. Because I just, if I use Depop, they play another threat. I want to get 1 more threat out of them at least here. Okay. The enchantment that copies everything you cast. Oh, the Arcane Bombardment? Yeah, but So those things take a lot of setup. I mean, and now you're playing stuff that isn't a burn spell. Like, you know what I mean? You're again, just try. You'll see what I mean very quickly when you try and build that deck. You're not gonna have enough burn spells because you have to play a bunch of other stuff. You have to play things. Yeah, sure. You want to play 6 mana enchantment that makes your burn spells better. Well, there's even less slots for burn now, and for it's like not good. Shoot. I should have played farmhand first. So they're gonna get a Kumano next turn. I think I'm just gonna depop here. Sorry, not a Kumano. They're gonna get the plus from the Kumano next turn. I'm thinking they're gonna play something hasty. Yep. Sure. Nothing to cast, huh? Saddest bloodthirsty adversary ever. Okay. Let's go farmhand. Start farming. Oh, I should have done that, actually. So they're gonna get a 2/2 Paragon. Yeah, let's just get this down. And pass. If they kill our Paragon pre-combat, I can crew Bankbuster to block here. Oh, Totoro, yeah, I've seen that card. Union of the Third Path. You like it? Isn't it like 3 mana? I don't know if I like that. 3 mana to do that is a lot. Combo, we had narrow. Yeah, but super slow. It's a 6 mana enchantment. So you have to play that first, and then you have to play a bunch of burn spells. You can't play a bunch of burn spells and then play that, right? It just, like, none of it works together very well at all, if you ask me. But, okay. Here comes the chick. Go to blockers. And they're tapped out. Trying to think. Yeah, let's just block like that. Take some damage here. Okay, so now we can Revelry. Oh, my guy gets exiled because of Kumano. Right. Okay, exile you. That should be GG. I'll even draw now, just in case we draw a 2-drop. Okay, that's not the worst. Pass. Can kill one of my own tokens and draw a card with the clue. That's all this is useful for, right? These things suck. I hate Fateful Absence. It's a necessary evil in Pioneer, and you're playing blue-white control and stuff. Okay. Block. They might have Burn Spell here, but I get to Fateful Absence Swift Spear. Yeah. Ouch. Wrecked. No more burn spells. Okay. Draw with you. Okay. I'm gonna crack this Reliquary on end step. Pass. And that way we can bring it back next turn with Sarah Paragon here. Remember, that Paragon gets any permanent 3 or less, so that's any land in your graveyard. It's awesome. Focus on control and burn comes naturally. Okay, I could see it, Nail. So if it's a control deck and the burn is like kind of how you finish the game, maybe. Yeah, I could see that. Playing land first would draw a card there. Oh, off the sunset? Yeah, I could have done that. I wanted to play it off the farmer, but you're right, actually. I think that was that turn when I played farmer. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, Dark Wolf. That's a whiff. Son asked for a drink of my coffee, so I give a drink. Tastes like dirt. Yes. Yes. I remember seeing, when I was teaching in Korea, there were parents who would give their kids, like, a coffee in a can, like, from 7-Eleven. You could buy these, like, Starbucks, it's, like, pre-mixed. It's just milk and sugar. It's barely even coffee. And kids would be drinking this, and I was like, that's not good. I don't think you're supposed to let your kids drink that. But, Alright, I can't crew here. But... Oh, you know what? No. No attacks. Gonna crack these reliquaries, and next turn we can start attacking. Start drawing with Bankbuster here. Coffee for kids, yeah. I mean, a little sip or whatever is the one thing, but yeah, Sunset Revelry is great. Yeah, I used to play it all the time, then it disappeared because there was no aggro decks to play it against. Now people are playing mono red and stuff again, and it's like again, like that's why I just don't think red and these aggro decks are very good. At least Soldiers has a bit more of a oops I win with like the guy, you know, Harbin, is that his name? Like give your whole team fly and kill you in one shot kind of thing, right? But some of the other red decks, I mean, you just don't have any good matchups. There's no control. There are no control decks, so I don't know who you're trying to beat or beat up anyway. Yes. Okay. I could kill Squee here, but I don't have to. Let's start with the dog. Now we can crew Bankbuster. Could Elspeth actually as well here. Pretty sure this game's over. Alright, pass with Faithful Absence up, and if they don't make us kill anything, I'll draw on their end step. We get a 2-2 here. I think this game's over. Mono red fighting the good fight, though. Handled it well in the mid late game. The last 128 pieces, the mono red. Yeah, Medine won it. Yeah, he's in my channel. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I saw that, and that's great. But you know, and that's a pizza box tournament. I mean, it's a good tournament and everything, and there's a lot of players, but it's not like there's huge prizes on the line or anything. But like you know, MTGO challenges and in real life tournaments for a lot of money and stuff. Not that there has been any standard tournaments, but in Japan and stuff, there are still some bigger tournaments happening with standard. And the MTGO stuff, you just don't see red anywhere. But yeah, can red win? Sure, why not? It's a powerful deck still. But it's just not very, it's very easy to beat, right? If people come prepared to beat mono red, you're never winning with mono red. Like, it's not gonna happen. You're not, you need, it's more than just luck. You're gonna need a lot more. Okay, let's draw with Bankbuster first, get our pilot here. Lockdown we don't need. Sure. Vigilance. Crew. This guy has lifelink. Go to combat. I could Fateful Absence the Devastator here. We don't really have to. Let's just attack with these two. Elspeth's gonna ultimate soon, and that should win the game as well. We're gaining a ton of life here, so my opponent's just wasting time. I think the game's already well over and they know it, but you're right. Mono red, I mean, it's an aggressive deck, proactive, so it punishes opponents who stumble and stuff. If you draw well, if your opponents stumble, if you know, win a lot of your die rolls, it can win a tournament, but it's never gonna win 2 back-to-back is kind of what I'm saying, right? Like, if anybody is expecting mono red, there's a million tools to beat it, and it's not hard to beat it, right? I guess we'll Iganjo here. I don't really need to do anything, but alright, pass. Historic and Explorer came far enough that you can unban Lightning Bolt? Maybe, yeah, maybe. In Explorer. Well, in Pioneer? No, probably not. Probably not in Pioneer. Hey, Quad Laser. Drafts him, yeah. How do you judge a draft deck if you don't get to play? Hey, Crisper, how you doing? Catching up. If you don't get to play it, how do you approach evaluating the drafts on there? So, yeah, I mean, you've got to look at the deck and then, you know, try and imagine how it's going to play out. So your curve and, you know, how aggressive are you going to be? You could try and goldfish it, but you're right. There is no way to tell how good it's actually going to be because you don't know how the removal, like you've got to look at the removal stuff and you know how all that lines up. It's very hard to do that without actually playing the games. So you don't know quad. That's why it's just to get an idea of how often can I get enough, like the critical mass of toxic cards to make the toxic deck good, or can I get, what colors are the best for oil if I'm going to be trying to build around this rare that I took that requires oil production or whatever. How are you gonna can you get enough cards to make this kind of stuff good? You're basically just doing it, the draft sim stuff, to try and figure out, are the archetypes viable? That's all. You're not even, you can't get that detailed because it's just not gonna happen. You don't have enough data. You don't have the games, right? So that's it. They give out a championship. That's true. And sometimes he gives out cash prizes, Swamp. You're right, but you know what I mean. It's not $1,000 tournament. It's like $50 or whatever. Or yeah, I don't know what first place gets, but it's not a crazy people. It's a casual tournament. We can discard a land. Bring back a land, sure. Let's go crew. Let's give flying. Swing. Sorry, catching up. Isn't tier 1? Yeah, you're right, Nuno. But tier 2, yep, it's a tier 2 deck, and tier 2 decks can win tournaments still. Yeah, for sure. It's good or bad, yeah. Do the archetypes come together? Anyway, thank you, Crispers, for the hydrate. Doing a YouTube video right now, so I'm not paying super close attention to you guys. Oh. Somebody randomly messaging me? Get out of here, dude. Sorry, CDs is messaging me. Okay. Same thing for the third game. Again, mono red, it's gotta be, it's just so hard. Like, you're playing a very good game 1 deck, and then you're playing a really difficult game 2 and 3 deck. Like, it gets really tough after sideboard, but yeah, Quad. So, one of the things you could look at in this new set is, like, the fringe archetypes. We all know Toxic is going to be fine. It's going to be good. Maybe, is it going to be the best, deck to kind of try and build? Maybe. It doesn't matter. The floor is already high. We know there's enough cards in the new set that Toxic is going to be a real thing. And you're going to be able to build around it in multiple colors. Same with the oil, because there's tons of proliferate, right? So they've already kind of cemented that in. But is the white-red equipment, vehicles, matters deck good? I don't know. Probably not. It's been bad every single time they try and create an archetype like that in Limited. In Kamigawa, it was bad. In Dominaria, I think they had a white-red vehicles thing, which was bad. Brothers War, I don't think they did, but yeah, so, those kind of fringe archetypes, that's what Draft Sim is kind of useful. Like, how many, let's say I force this white-red vehicles deck or equipment deck or whatever, can I get there? What are the, what kind of equipment do I have to play? And then you do it, and you look at the final deck, and you're like, look at this, like, unless you get a rare piece of equipment, this is not happening, it's just not gonna work. That kind of stuff. Okay. So yeah, it's not the be-all end-all, but it's a useful tool, and you get a little bit comfortable with the cards, You get to kind of see the same combat tricks over and over and kind of figure out, okay, like, this is good, that's good, or whatever it is. Well, we mulligan on the draw here again with a slow hand, so I don't know if we're going to be able to squeak this one out. We'll see. Whenever mono red's on the play, they kind of have a natural advantage, right? Sure. So they don't get to play a 2-drop here. And this is why I don't think Ronin's that good. I think you'd probably rather be playing a 1-drop that actually recurs. Stays in play and keeps recurring your damage over and over without you having to put mana into it every single turn. Yep. Yep. So they're wasting mana every turn to kind of like dig the hole and fill it back in, dig the hole, fill it back in, right? Like at some point, like if they had just gone 1-drop into 2-drop into 3-drop, we'd be taking more damage here. But, anyway. Could lock this down. Eat their clue. Kind of tempting. And then next turn, we're going to go Emperor. That's close. I mean, if I Spirited Companion lock down and it eats my companion, I don't care about that, right? I'm going to go Spirited Companion first here. I want my opponent to overextend a little bit more. Damn. Too bad I can't cast both. You're a high on white and green. Ah, white and green. In limited. Blue and black support codes. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Hey, Denga, how you doing? Deck that needs to win by turn 5-6. Yeah. So when they're on the play, it's great. Yeah, here we go. So now I get to lock down all this stuff, but sure. Block. They're desperately trying to get in the last few points here. Well, they might be able to. We'll see. So Emperor, exiling. I think I'd rather just lock down. It does mean we lose to a lightning strike. So they attack with everything. I exile. 3. We're losing to a lightning strike no matter what. So let's just do this. Alright, see if they got lucky. They've got to draw a burn spell. So they had kind of the perfect draw here, right? Multiple Ronins, multiple 1-drops, blah, blah, blah. Yep, what's your last card? Nope, not good enough. Mm-hmm. Darn. Except we're short. Yeah, we're 1 mana short. That sucks. Oh well. Unlucky. That's how it goes. So, Mono Red, this is how they can win. And, you know, tier 2 decks can win a tournament if your opponents get unlucky, right? Like, we mulliganed 2 out of 3 games. Both games we were on the draw, we had to mulligan. And that's, you know, and if assuming they have a good draw, which they had in both those games, then that's all it takes, right? So, we end up losing the Mono Red here in match 1, but yeah, I'm not worried. If this deck, if I was playing this deck in a tournament, like if anybody out there watching wants to play Mono White and you're expecting to play Mono Red, your matchups is really good. Despite our result here, I think this is not a difficult match. With all the sideboard stuff you bring in, they have to get very lucky to kill you quick enough, or, you know, they have to hope you stumble. So we did both of those things happen. Opponent had great draws all games. We mulliganed 2 games there. Both games on the draw we lost. So all right, I will see you in the next round. All right, welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 2. We're 0-1 after losing to Mono Red of all decks in the first match there. Kind of shocking, considering we sided in like 8 cards against them, but that's how it goes. It is Magic. It is random. You cannot control how you draw. This is a slow clunker. Yeah, we mulligan this, I think. Okay. Man, Sanctuary Warden, another slow clunker here. I'm going to ditch the land. This deck does have a lot of ways to dig up lands, right? Between Farmer and Restoration and everything, I feel like you're usually fine putting lands on the bottom often. No idea what we're playing against here. Could be blue-red artifact ramp, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Put a land on the bottom, drew all lands. Not ideal. Sure. Good timing on that. Spamming mono white control? Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you after, Jiggly. We're doing a YouTube video right now. I will block that. So they get to ramp once here. Sure. Oh, Sarah Paragon's going to be pretty good here, I think. Yeah, I guess I'll slam it. I expect them to burn down the house or something here, but we'll see. They exile a land off the visions. This is a build I haven't seen since this deck kind of first hit the scene. And then a lot of these artifact ramp decks moved away from blue, and they're just mono red artifact ramp. But these early versions played a couple of Visions of Phyrexia. Very slow draw engine, but drawing 2 cards a turn, pretty good. Yeah, you're better off drawing 2 cards a turn with something like Bankbuster, I think. But what do I know? Here comes Lauren, playing around Make Disappear. Let's see if they have a hard counter. They do not. I think I will get the Visions out of here. It's better than Bankbuster. It's giving them Power Stones, right? So, I'm trying to think if there's a penalty. No. I'm trying to think of anything they could have that would do damage to attacking creature or something, but no. If they have a spell to kill Paragon, they're going to kill Paragon. It doesn't matter if we attack or not here, so. They Stern Lesson. Discard, make disappear. Sure. Yep, make disappear looking kind of dead. And they're ramping. I expect levelers here. Go ahead. They're counting. Don't you already know how much mana you have? Alright. No problemo. It's a big dude, though. Need to find some removal. Oh, I don't care about that. Really? Okay. Come on! All the lands. Jesus. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Sure. Unfortunate. Should I draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. Gain some life. Yep. Need to find some removal here. 7. So we can't exile this thing until we make 2 more land drops, so lay down arms won't do it. Destroy evil would, though. Okay. That should kill me pretty quick. Farewell off the top also wipes everything. 2 cards left, huh? Darn. No farewells. I guess I could play Companion here instead. Either way, I won't have mana to draw. To play and draw a Farewell. Wedding announcement. And... not good enough. Okay. Blue-red artifact ramp. Sure. So Hearse is pretty good. Lockdown doesn't do anything. Depop is good. Destroy evil, I think, is good. Tapped creature? Yeah, I don't think that's good. Bring in Fateful Absence. Everything is good. Elspeth kind of sucks. We'll take out Elspeth. Sanctuary Warden is good. Lauren is still good. Damn. Maybe we take out some of this little crap. Like this stuff and this stuff. Alright. Let's do the little creatures out, I think. When mono red is good, but not as linear, yeah. Right. Stay away from it because it's an aggro deck, not because it's mono red. Yeah, I think aggro is not good right now. And Soldiers is better. Yeah, I agree. Soldiers has a much more oops, I win kind of combo in it with the Harbin and stuff. Plus, it's got card advantage and ways to dig out of it. Red doesn't, right? Red's all in. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Slow, but I'll keep it. Farmhand, a good draw there. Getting us our 3rd land drop. I was hoping to maybe play Bankbuster there and hope to not use it next turn to find a land, but Ambitious found us our land without me having to do that. And there's the land anyway. Okay, hit him for 1. Oops. Ramp. Okay. So we can put a land into play for free. I could also put a Bankbuster into play for free. I think that's better. Swing. Okay. Interesting. Didn't think they were going to do that. Now we know they don't have a counter spell. I could just depop here. I think I will. Yeah, wow. Can't believe they exposed their or creature land like that. That was pretty dumb. I mean, I didn't want to use a Depop on it, but lay down arms, we have tons of stuff that would have been pretty good against them there. So we can crew and get in. I think I'll do that. And then we'll go Bankbuster Pass. And I think I'm going to crack the Reliquary on end step to draw 2. Otherwise, we just draw 1 with Bankbuster. It's actually close. I'm not sure which one I don't really want to lose my lands just yet. Yeah, maybe we will just draw with Bankbuster. I'm going to save my land here. Swing. Make some dudes. Let's draw main phase here. Good God. Okay. Well, now I'm definitely going to crack Reliquary on their end step to draw 2. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we can get him here. Okay, Lauren's not bad. Do I swing with Bankbuster? It's fully charged? Yeah, I do. I don't care about it. Like, if they have a removal spell for our fully charged Bankbuster, that's fine. We have literally another Bankbuster. We have 8 cards in hand. So, yeah, I think this is okay. What do you got? Make another dude. Sure. So this is 3, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I can't kill them or anything, so let's just let this happen. Damage. And we can Lauren here. And even though I know they have a Wrath or whatever... Oh, even better. Wow. Okay. They don't get to draw a card off Bankbuster. Yeah, and we get to eat an Essence Scatter there. I'm assuming my opponent's saving that for, you know, Angel or something, but... Burn down the house? They need a burn here. They are thinking. Ooh, pretty lucky. Okay. Warden? Kill you? Can't play anything off 1 land and 1 Power Stone, I think. But no Essence Scatters here. Okay, next game. Let's run it back. Yeah, I was gonna say I could bring... No. Sometimes they do graveyard shenanigans, but those are the Jeskai versions, or the white-red versions that are playing Invoke, or what is it? Repair and Recharge, things like that. But the blue-red version, I don't think we have to worry about graveyard shenanigans. All right. I'll keep this. We're on the draw. I'm hoping obviously draw lands here, but I think our assortment of spells does a good job of holding off whatever our opponent's doing here. We've got answers to big stuff. We've got answers if they go wide with Skitter Beam. We've got Wedding Announcement to start putting pressure on them. Just need to draw some lands here. Hey, Manolios, how you doing? Hopefully life is good. Doing a YouTube video right now, so forgive me if I'm not paying too close attention to the chat. Okay, we both go Bankbuster on 2, of course. Ooh, main phase draw. So they're looking for lands, and they do not find one. We get lucky and hit our land drop, so they're in trouble here. Okay. Oh boy, if they don't draw another land here, yeah, they're gonna scoop this up probably. Mana screw. Yeah. That's how you win and lose most games of Magic, unfortunately. Skitter Beam and Essence Scatter hitting the bin. Get the swing here. No land for us, but of course we've got Restoration to find us a land. Pass the turn. Okay. Unlucky. They do have a treasure now, but yeah, it's probably too late for them to get back in this game. We'll see. Discard Depop, I guess. Play Paragon, Crew, Swing. I guess that's pretty good. They have 1 mana up. Time to crunch. This lets us draw a card off the wedding announcement. Flip. Nice. Land drop's good. Okay. Boy, they got stuck on 2 lands the whole game. That's unlucky. Yeah. It sucks, but I'm not sure what you can really do about it. We get the swing. I could have laid down arms there, the pilot, but if they go for the block here, we get to destroy evil, and then we do enough to kill them. So let's just make sure we kill them here and forget about the lay down arms. It's the same and the same result, but that was a crappy game 3. I would have liked to have a good game 3 there, but I guess we beat blue-red. I will see you in the next round. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 3. We did win that last one. We're 1-1 here, so let's see if we can get our next round. But a couple things I was reminded of by the chat. I forgot, or I didn't, you know, I've seen these cards so many times in Standard, I haven't been on the side that's playing them. So Restoration, I forgot, you don't have to discard a card. I discarded for no reason that last game. But yeah, cards like that I played against many times, but I've never played with. Just like Paragon, I've never actually played with that card. This is the first time playing mono white, so forgive me if I miss 1 or 2 of those little things. But that's why you play the deck. I won't forget again. All right, here we go. Keep. Easy keep. Whoa. Black-white coming to play tap dual land. Interesting. White-black. Okay. Get our 3rd land drop. I love playing creatures that get you lands. God, I miss playing creatures like that in Standard. I played this guy very briefly before rotation in a white-black sacrifice deck, back when Deadly Dispute and those kind of cards were legal. White-black mid-range. I guess I should destroy the wedding announcement. And I will swing here because I don't care if this guy goes to the yard. I guess I'll wait. Pass to their turn and see what they do. Yeah, like if I draw planes, I can lay it down. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna kill this. Shoulder's not scary. Okay. God damn it. Lauren, you're useless. At least we get to eat their Bankbuster here, but, yeah. Any planes, please. Any planes at all. Any land and we can Wandering Emperor, but I don't know. We'll see if... Whoa, rabble rousing. Sure. When you attack with... Yeah, make creatures control 10 or more, then he gets to do the thing. Yeah, now Shouldered's gonna die to Wandering Emperor off any land here, but Plains is still pretty good. Yeah, sure. Kind of shitty that I can only play, yeah, let's pass. Only play one spell. I don't know, maybe I Emperor there, but then the Emperor just dies. Yeah, wedding announcement, sure. This is better, I think. They get a bunch of little dudes, that's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna trade off Lauren here. I want it in the graveyard for Paragon. Annoying. This is on the beginning of your... Oh, then. Okay, so... So they're gonna get to flip? Or they're gonna get to cast whatever on Rabble Rousing? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go for this. I don't know, maybe I should be Emperoring minus, but... Just looking for a... Well, I'm too far from Farewell here. I'm not gonna win this game, I think. We got stuck on 4 lands and they went really wide. Needed to find one of our rats or at least be able to cast multiple spells here, but the 5s and 6s in our opening hand are just... Might as well have mulled to 5 here because they're dead cards in our hand. We can't find land to cast them. We did keep a 2-lander. We did need to find land here, but did not find enough. That's it? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I thought they had something real, but they just have another enchantment. Sure. It's probably good enough. Yeah. Unfortunate. Let's let them flip their last card, see what it is. Get more info here. Deck looks very, very easy to beat. Just gotta wrath them. Cast a Farewell and the whole thing flops. Yes. Yes. Or, Temporary Lockdown, I imagine, is pretty good. What? Oh, that's the card under... Yeah, sure. Edgar. Alright. You got me. Blocks. Go to 1. Yeah, no farewells here, sadly. Can't even... I can kill Edgar, but okay. Cool. Game 2. So, a bunch of enchantments. We bring in Destroy Evils. We've already got 3 Laurens. Yeah, this is going to be very... Well, it should be very tough for them to beat once we bring in Rats. I could even bring in Lockdowns. Lockdown doesn't eat these enchantments, but... I don't need Lockdown, right? I don't even need it. I honestly just... Yeah, I'll just blow up their enchantments. It'll be fine. Don't need all these Bank Busters. Maybe cut a couple of those. Cut the Elspeths. And I'll cut 1 Sanctuary Warden. And that's it? Yep. What? Grixis, Esper? Sorry, I'm missing the chat. We're doing, again, YouTube videos, so I can't really follow you guys. Yeah, Elspeth. I've been complaining about Elspeth for a long time. I don't think it's never been good. But it's a fine, like, utility card, but it's just a support card. It's not like, it's not the main, like, thing you're trying to do in your deck. Like, you know, it doesn't, it can be easily replaced with basically anything. That's what I mean. Emperor cannot be replaced. Wedding Announcement cannot be replaced in this deck. Fateful, or Farewell, I mean. Sanctuary Warden, those kind of cards. You could play AO in that spot. AO would be better. I've never liked Elspeth, but again, we're just playing a list from the challenge here, so... Not changing anything. Yeah, some real shitty hands here. Real clunkers. I guess I'm mulliganing this? Ouch. Yeah, mono white suffers from a little bit of glut at the 3 and 4 slot. Like, just way too many 4 drops. This stuff is really clunky. Like, playing 3 angels in your deck means you're, yeah, I'll put a planes. You're gonna draw multiples, and they're really bad in multiples, right? Sarah Paragon, like it's just a 4 mana 3/4 flyer is not very good in standard. You have to be getting value from the graveyard, and then as soon as you play one, you don't need to play another one to get value from the graveyard anymore. So they're just crappy in multiples. But same with Lauren and stuff like that. Ellis. Let's pass, I guess. Sure. I do not care. Pass to them. Main phase draw. Looking for those lands. Found them, I mean. Bankbuster number 2. Shouldn't attack. How much standard do you play? Have you heard of this card called Wandering Emperor that's in like 80% of the decks? Should not attack here. Okay. That's not a spot where it's like make them have it moment, you know? Those kind of spots you just really don't want to be. Don't make your opponent have it. If they do have it, you're probably in trouble. I'm gonna draw now? Yeah, I'm gonna draw now. Could leave up Destroy Evil for Wedding Announcement. Ugh, I wanted to make a land drop there, though. Okay. Edgar. Doesn't matter. We can chump. Eventually we'll find a lay down arms and exile that thing. Need another planes to do that, but lots of ways to get planes in our hand. Block. Yeah. Okay. Let's pass. I'm gonna stop on second main phase here. Now, I could destroy the Edgar, of course. Okay. Sure. Let's go to blockers here. Jump with the farmhand. Kill a Sholdred. So I guess they're mono white splashing black for Sholdred and Ellis. I haven't seen any of their black cards in their deck, but okay. Minus. We do get a free attack here. I think I'd rather just, yeah, Wedding Announcement. And pass to them. Draw cards. We can chump this Edgar all day long. Until we draw another Lauren or Banishing Slash or something. Hero's Downfall. Wow. Okay. Don't play this card in Standard, people. It's not very good. Double black? Yeesh. There's easier ways. There are much easier ways sacking Edgar. Sure. Okay. Exile my Wedding Announcement. Look at this dude go. Let's draw. Okay. I could tap the Warden to crew there, but I actually want to keep it untapped, just in case they have Wandering Emperor. I presume they're playing Wandering Emperor if they're playing white, right? It's the best white card in Standard. Okay. Right? That works. Okay. Paragon. And I think I'm gonna Lauren here. And, eat that. Okay. Next game. Think I keep it the same? Hero's Downfall. Fateful Absence. No, let's just keep it the same. Alright. I will catch up with the chat at some point. Is that a yes? Yeah. Mainly face Grixis and a lot of Esper. Yeah. Yeah. BO1 doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, we don't play. We're not playing BO1 though. Yeah, Elspeth is rough. I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah. Graveyard Tea. +1 on a Graveyard Tea. Oh, if you're playing both in the same deck. Yeah, yeah. 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 No, I don't like it very much, Jiggly. I agree with you, but this person came in second place on an MTGO challenge, so they know more than me about this deck. So before I change anything, I'm gonna play their deck. That's all we're doing here. But yeah, my experience tends to be fine overall. Yeah, I don't think it's good. I think there are other options that are way better. AO's better, for example. Yeah. Cloplus Lauren, Crude Bankbuster. Oh, for the farmhand? Yeah, I guess then I have to spend a bunch of mana flipping it, though. I'm never flipping farmhand. I don't know. Unless it's... I have literally nothing else to do. But if I have a handful of cards and Bankbuster activations and all that other stuff, then... hey, Miggy Migs, how you doing? Then I'm not wasting time with flipping farmers, I think. But... unless it was lethal or something? I don't know if I missed lethal there. Ugh, this is really slow. I'm gonna try this. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Miggy Migs. Sorry, we are doing a YouTube video right now, so I'm not paying super close attention to the chat, but this will be up on the YouTube channel tonight. We do have another Anno 1800 video going up tonight, episode 12 as well of that game, which I love. All right, see what our opponent's got. Turn 2, Bankbuster. I call your Bankbuster. Coming to play tap lands, yep. No white-black untapped duel, I guess. Or no, there is. Maybe this person just doesn't have the rares. Okay, get our wedding announcement going, and now we've got Emperors for days here. Let's see how many Emperors how many Emperors does it take to change a light bulb? Let's find out. Sholdred! Hi. Why would you do that? God, people are... If you know that the other player has wedding announcement or Wandering Emperor, you never, ever tap your Sholdred. You do not ever tap your Sholdred. Ever, 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 never. Like, it's... I don't know why people keep... And my opponent knows I have multiple Emperors in my deck, and they still did that. It seems crazy to me. You're losing games because of that, right? You gotta be really careful about that. I don't know. When I play Sholdred in my other decks, I never attack with it. I never crew with it. I never do anything with it, because as soon as you tap... Sure. So we get a 2-for-1 there. Yeah, you just should never expose it. Ever, ever. Okay. Let's pass. Leave up Emperor here, I guess. Sure. Wonder if they're gonna crew and swing with the fully charged Bankbuster. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, smart. Okay, they learned their lesson. I think I will get this going. We're pumping out 3/3s here, so... Seems pretty good. Opponent's not gonna be able to hopefully beat all these 3/3s coming in. Lay down arms. Hello. Only a matter of time before we draw one of these. This is the card that really makes mono white a tier 1 deck. If it wasn't for that, it would go back down to tier 2 where it belongs. But, I'm gonna draw cards with this Bank Buster, I think, so let's just swing. Pass. We get to draw a lot of cards here on end step. I'm gonna crack this Roadside Reliquary as well. Exile 2 cards from my hand. Draw? Draw? Oh, look. 2 garbage cards to discard from my hand. Yikes. I guess this opponent's just playing whatever they have on Arena. They don't really have, I guess, the collection to play. I don't know. Mine? I don't know what this is taking the place of at Rare, but it's not a good card. Yep. Got my 3-3. This game's over. I think we win. Alright. Let's lure in that Bank Buster. And I don't need to draw cards now. Let's just swing. And if they have a removal spell into kill my Emperor, so be it. They just die on the backswing, so. Okay. Who needs swamps, huh? Who needs black mana? When they give you lay down arms, you don't need that black removal anymore. You could just play mono white control. Ooh, gain a life. Okay. Wow, should have definitely eaten my Reliquary. There are many ways to bring back those kind of permanents. There are no ways to bring back spells, so my opponent making several mistakes here. So now you have 2 blockers. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that die. If their last card is a removal spell... tempted to leave up Emperor here. Okay, so let's crew. Swing! Alright, GG. 2-1, we'll go into round number 4 next. I will see you there. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 4 in this 5-round set of standard matches on the Mythic ladder with mono white control. So we are 2-1 currently. Let's get the record updated here. And we are going to try and go for 3-1 and maybe 4-1. Our only loss to mono red feels pretty bad. It's got to be one of our best matchups, but got unlucky, and that's how it goes. Anyway, should I keep this? I think I will. It's a little slow, but Bank Buster plus Wedding Announcement should not only let us draw into more action here. Oh, aggro, good. I was wondering, I want to see this matchup. I have yet to play, obviously, any of these matchups. I've never played the mono white control deck. But I wanted to see how it fared against blue-white. Yeah, with Thalias and stuff like that. Good night. So we'll see how it goes. I think, again, post-board, you have such a good... You have to have a much better match than they do post-board. Like, your post-board match is awesome. Sky Strike, obviously a problem. We'll kill that soon, maybe with Emperor here. But, yeah, you've got triple temporary lockdown, 2 depopulate coming in out of the board, like a bunch of rats and stuff. So it's got to be pretty tough for the white-blue soldiers deck post-board. But game 1, probably tough for us. They had their perfect curve here. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Another Thalia. Nice. I take 2. Yep. Nice draw with the Thalia, because now my Emperor obviously can't exile here. Yep. Okay, so I need to get to 5 mana. It's not very good. All their guys are going to get flying. I'm going to block Harbin. If they have a removal spell for Paragon, then I'm dead. Let's see if they have it. Nope. Block. Nice draw. So opponent had the nuts. Can't do anything about that. Needed to find more laydown arms or well, no, actually, Destroy Evil, yeah, wouldn't have done anything there. Yeah, the only main deck answers are laydown arms. But, post-board, Temporary Lockdown, Depop, Sunset Revelry, all these cards very good against them. Fateful Absence. I think I'm going to take out the Destroy Evils. Could even bring in Banishing Slash, I guess so. Taking out some of the slow stuff. Bankbuster's too slow. Farewell is still good. It is a little bit slow. Elspeth sucks. Lauren sucks. Let's see here. Triple Paragon. Gonna take out some of the more expensive stuff. I think I'm gonna take out a Paragon too. Especially we're bringing in all the Wraths and everything else. Okay, so now we're just all removal all day. Just Wraths and removal and recursion. So let's see how this goes. But they were on the play that game in game 1. Winning the die roll when you're an aggro deck is pretty huge. Gotta pray you win the die roll every match, and then yeah, you can just have a nice curve out like they did, and not really much many decks can do about it. They have to draw their early removal to be able to stay alive against a draw like that, right? Okay, have to mulligan this, sadly. What do I put on the bottom here? Man, this is tough. Maybe it's Restoration? Yeah. Resto's just too slow here, even though, yes, I know it gets us our 4th land. We'll draw a 4th land, naturally, I imagine, with this many draws before we need to play a 4-drop. Okay, didn't really want to draw that. But Restoration doesn't put anything on the board. It doesn't affect the board at all. And then ramping, like, isn't really, something we care about doing against aggro here, so... I'm gonna pass. Let them hit me once so I can gain the life from Sunset, and I'm gonna draw instead. I want to make a land drop here. Sure. Get the draw. Ooh, nice. Alright. Could play Wedding Announcement there too, but aha, excellent. Okay, didn't want to draw a 6-drop, but at least we drew a Depop here. Yep, does not matter. Lauren, not a soldier, as it turns out. They're like, damn it, I can only swing with 1 creature? Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess it's just Depop time here. They have some kind of response. Not sure what it is. Yeah, the early access. Yeah, I wanted to do it, but I have no control over that, obviously. So I applied. Maybe I didn't apply early. I don't know when they start taking those like kind of emails from people for that. But yeah, it was after me. 3rd Thalia. Okay, or no, that was last game. Sorry, this is 2nd Thalia this game. Pretty nice. Need to find another Wrath somewhere. Come on. Depop number 2, Temporary Lockdown would be fine here. I mean, it wouldn't kill the veterans, but wiping all their small stuff. Pretty good. Desperately trying to kill me because they are totally out of gas here. As soon as we draw a Wrath, we basically win the game. Yes. Yeah, I think it's Warden here. Make as many blockers as we can. Ganjo. Okay. Carrying on here. They top deck. Let's see what they top decked here. If they just draw like 1 or 2 lands, we probably win the game. So let's just see if they keep drawing action. If they keep drawing action, then we're in trouble. What do you got? I presume that means their hand sucks. Whatever they drew there is not good. Let's see. Fire up the creature lands, swing with everything, maybe? Wow, what a top deck. Okay. It took them a while to do the math, but yeah, pretty lucky. Pretty lucky. Uh-huh. That seems like a mistake. Very weird. Okay. Ouch. That's gonna feel pretty bad. Yeah. Wedding announcement. Okay. Pumping out 2 2/2s. No attacks. Alright. Like I said, once you land a Wrath, and this is the worst Wrath we have, it doesn't even hit all their creatures, but even a half Wrath is pretty good. Yep, they're digging. We have Paragon with a Bankbuster in the yard. That's not incredible here. Yep. They can pump away. They're way too far from attacking with these things. By the time they get them big enough to attack, we'll have drawn another Wrath and we'll kill them, right? Okay. They're at 20. I'm going to exile one of these. And I am going to attack here. Hello. And pass the turn. Can leave up Wandering Emperor. Now we've got Farewell to absolutely demolish them. So let's see. Decent. Tap right now to draw. Hey, Pappy, how you doing? Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. We're doing YouTube videos, so I'm a little bit, I'm not really paying too close attention to the chat right now, but sure. Okay, that'll bait my farewell. I was gonna Emperor Exile, maybe try and do that thing, but let's just farewell now, I think. Get our last token off the... Or no, we're gonna draw a card off Wedding Announcement, right? So let's flip in Emperor here. Nice. Oh, swing. Yes. Oh, hi there. Yeah, I know we have Paragon, but I don't care. Let's just reduce them to nothing here. Make this. Pass. We have Fateful Absence up for their 1 creature land there. So they're top deck mode, and they have no gas. They have to draw something very good off the top here. Yep. Do not mind. Sure. No. Next. Game 3, please. Come on. This game's over. Let's just go to game 3. I didn't even have anything in the yard, but okay. Um, keeping it the same, I think. Could side out Bankbusters and bring in, I don't know. Let's take out one more Bankbuster. I'll leave in one Paragon just as a 3/4 flyer. Maybe it blocks one of their flyers or something. Hey, Chunky, how you doing? Mono White's coming along well. Thank you, sir. We're doing a YouTube video right now. That's why I'm not really checking chat too closely here. Sorry if I missed that message, but yeah, it's going okay. I'm you know, obviously I've never played the deck before, so I'm making a couple little mistakes here and there because the cards that, you know, I'm not used to playing with. I discarded a card off Restoration earlier without having to. I'm a control player. I'm used to my cards having downsides, but all these mid-range cards don't have any downsides. They just let you do everything with no punishment. It's kind of ridiculous. No Thalia. I like that. Resolute Reinforcements. That's fine. Take some damage here. Fateful Absence, a... Nope. I was going to say a pre-combat Lord, but I guess not. Okay, only 2 lands from my opponent. I could Revelry. Let's just get the Wedding Announcement going. If they have a counter spell here, they can go ahead and counter this. I don't mind. Yeah, there's the deck, Noxy. So this was a second place deck from the MTGO Challenge that just happened on the weekend, which is probably the best place to get results for Standard and you know, formats that are on Arena. Arena's a terrible place to get info. So, well, there just is none. There's no data from Arena. So if you want to find a good deck for Standard, one of the best places to look now these days is the Magic Online results from the bigger tournaments. It's not a daily event. It's not a league. It's a MTGO Challenge, which usually gets, you know, over 100 players or whatever. And yeah, this Mono White put 4 copies in the top 8 on the weekend, and I was like, wow. So yeah, obviously I was like, I want to see what's up with this. Let's check it out. Okay. So if I cast, they have 5 cards. If I cast 2 cards here, I can draw a card. So let's do that. Nice. Draw a Spirited Companion. Okay, next turn we can double spell. It's pretty nice. Okay. They're in trouble. These Wedding Announcements are going to be very good. They're very good with Sunset Revelry. Yeah, sure. I love when they side in counterspells. That's probably why we're winning now, because they didn't play creatures. They had no lands, but instead of, you know, an actual card like that can kill us, they play this instead. I guess you have to. I mean, it's their juke. They just have to try and have it when we play our key spell, but, you know, countering something like Wedding Announcement's not really good enough here. Locking it down. You have another counter? Yup. Okay. For each creature they control. Sure. So, again, they have 2 counter spells in the hand and just a bunch of 1/1s. I think if they had more creatures, we might be in trouble here, but they did not. Bonus. Woo! Oh, they all go to the air? Doesn't... Oh, he doesn't have to attack. Okay, I see what's going on here. Nice. Take a bunch of damage. Okay. Swing. I could have tried to Emperor there, but... Are you serious? They had triple. Why? Oh, yeah. They have triple Protect the Negotiators. Oh my god. So we end up losing to 3 Protect the Negotiators in a row? I can't exile that in response either. Both of my interactive spells here have to wait for this guy to attack, so I guess we lose. It's pretty funny. 4, 5, 6, yeah. I don't know how we lose there. Opponent got very lucky, I guess, because 1 counterspell, 2 counterspells, not very good. As you saw there, they needed to basically combo off and kill us in 1 turn. The only way they were able to do that was to, like, well, countering the wedding announcements didn't matter, right? They just needed that last counter to kill our lockdown, so... They had 3 of them, apparently. All right, we lose. I will see you in the last round. We are 2-2. Yes, let's see if we can get a winning record. See you there. Welcome back, everybody. It's the last round. We are 2-2. Yes, the record's up. So 2-2 here. Let's see if we can get a 3-2 with this mono white control deck. Thank you for the follow, Stalker. Appreciate you. Let me see here. Yes, I will keep this. If you pay for Untapped, there's data. Yeah, but it's bad data, Colonel, right? Untapped is not good data. Like, yeah. Anyway, I can talk to you guys about this after. It's... Yeah, Untapped and all those, they're very narrow. Like, out of all the Magic players on Arena, Untapped is a tiny sliver of them, right? It's not good data. It's like if you're doing a study on all 330 million people in the US, and you have access to 1,000 people's data, and then you try and, or, you know, 500 people or whatever. I don't know. It's very skewed. Let's go for Farmhand here. I don't know what we're playing against here in round 3. Is this Bant, or is it just blue-white, or I have no idea what's going on over there. Okay. Wow, Bant? Okay. I haven't seen a Bant deck in a long time. For good reason. It's, hasn't been good for a long time, but here we are. Lauren you, bro. Or sis. Okay. Yeah, I'll catch up in a sec, guys. Hold on. Urza. Sure. So this is gonna be a deck, ooh, I forgot about that. Thank you, Colin, for reminding me. I gotta turn that off. How you doing, by the way? Intro music, for those of you watching on YouTube, that's what happens when you stick with my channel for a while. You get your own intro music, but can't have that when we're doing YouTube video. Urza, take a hike. Swing. Companion. Okay. Pass to them. Stuff. No blocks. Presume they're gonna Wrath here. No Wrath. Okay. I don't know. So, against rogue decks like this, there's no point in trying to figure out what they could have here. I assume it's Wandering Emperor, but no? Okay. Like, they could be literally playing anything. Could go for Elspeth, but that's a mistake. Let's pass. With all their mana up, they didn't do anything that turn. They're probably just sitting on a counter spell, right? Farewell. Storm the Festival. Okay. What's the best thing you can do here with Storm? Is it... This is the version... Oh, okay. Sure. Kill Lauren. Yep, I'm fine with that. Nope. Emperor. Hey, thank you for the sub! Week 15! Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Lady or gentleman. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up with you guys in 1 second. Let me just finish this match, and then I'll catch up with the chat. When we do a YouTube video, I try not to pay too much attention to the chat. Obviously, people on YouTube don't care about you guys. No offense, but... let's pump something up here. I probably should play Elspeth here. And, I don't know, do something with it? Oh, okay, they scooped? Great. I was worried my 5-mana play was not going to do anything there. It's not a very good 5-mana play. What are they doing? So they're playing Urza. I don't really... I guess I'll take this. It does kill a, the 5-mana artifact. Fateful Absence, I guess? They are playing Wedding Announcement, so I could bring in Bank Bus, or, Destroy Evil. They're a Bant Urza deck. Are they trying to storm into both of them? But the problem is you can't activate Urza if you do that, right? Like, yeah... I don't know. Okay. I could attack their graveyard. They are playing the Storm the Festivals, but I don't know if that matters. That card is, you know... It matters, it depends what they're playing, right? And what they're bringing in, flashing in with it. Elspeth, bye. I signed out Elspeth in every single match so far. Let's take a 1 bank buster here. Okay, let's run it like that. Alright, sorry, let me catch up with you guys. Very small player pool. Well, it's more than 100 players in these tournaments, right? I mean, we don't even know what it is across all of MTGO. I'm just saying, just those tournaments. Look at the challenges. Look how many players enter. It's like 100, right? It's over 100? Or 90. It depends, waivers, but it's like, it's around 100 usually, right? But Untapped is not great data, yeah. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Noxy. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna catch up with the chat in just 1 second here. Huh. Okay, let's try this. I guess Destroy does hit Urza. Maybe I should have sided in a couple more Destroy Evils here. But we'll try this, see what happens. Need lands, of course. But if we do find land, we should be okay. Gallag Readers is fine. Alright. They can lure in my Bank Buster, I don't mind. Wedding Announcement. Okay. So I can lure in their Wedding Announcement here. Oh, the great Dallo with a sub. 2 months with a Prime sub. Thank you so much, man. Lady or gentlemen. You guys are awesome. Alright, boom. Kill that. Pass. Thank you guys, really appreciate it. It's a big deal for a small streamer like me. Every sub, every follow, every person in here, you're awesome. So thank you. Okay. I think I need to kill these Gallag Readers. They are short on mana, and if they continue to miss land drops, I think I'm actually, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Because those treasures are the only way they're making land drops here. Same with us. We are missing land drops as well. Oh, another Greeters. Okay. Sure. That doesn't matter. Can we find a land? I hate having an activated ability that you don't have to pay for. It just... Or crewing. Ugh. The stupid program stop. It keeps stopping and asking you if you want to, you know, do the thing. I could draw with Bank Buster here, look for a land. I think I should just probably get this down on the battlefield. Pass. Could draw with Lauren too, but I don't want to give my opponent a card. They have less than us here. They find their 4th land. Oh wow, they're playing Elspeth? Sure. Okay, weird. I mean, I could have accrued Bank Buster and blocked there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take 3 here. Very weird. I really want to find a land drop here. I want to kill Elspeth, though, too. Let's just pass. I might draw on end step. That's how desperate I am here. Urza, last card. Sure. They have no more gas in the tank, huh? Making a treasure. Sure. Get to draw their card. Alright. And here we are. I'm not going to draw my card now. Come on, man! Let's see if we can find a card, land off this. Jesus. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stuck on 3 lands here. I mean, our opponent's not doing anything, so we're not dying, but yeah, they're eventually gonna find something here, and they do. So they can flip in the Might Stone, Weak Stone, but they still can't flip Urza. Emperor and Catilda, sure. Mm-hmm. These guys can all tap for mana. Sure. I think I will chump. Yes. Allowed. Block. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. We're not out of this yet. Okay, there's a land. We're not out of this yet. It's getting bad though. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're definitely going to be able to storm next turn. Is there anything I can do about that? Honestly, I'm just going to get another land here. I think I'm playing to a farewell here. So I want to make sure I get up to 6 lands. I'm going to be farewelling to wipe away all this, because otherwise we're going to lose to flipped Urza, I imagine, because as soon as they storm, they're going to find a, whatever it's called, Might Stone, Weak Stone. And then I can beat creatures. I can beat artifacts, enchantments, graveyards, creatures. I just can't beat a planeswalker, giant 10, loyalty planeswalker or whatever. 8 loyalty, whatever. 7, huge, going up to 9. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. So let's see what they do. Nothing. Weird. Not sure why they didn't go for the storm there. Okay. Could leave up Wandering Emperor here. I think I will. Let's pass. Because that way, if they tap all their creatures for mana, I can flip an Emperor and exile Urza before the Storm Festival resolves. Or, I could even let them try and... Yeah. I'm going to let them try and go off with Urza here. And when they go for it, then I can flip an Emperor and exile it, right? Nope. Land and a wedding announcement. Yeah, Storm the Festival. People forget. It misses. A lot. Like, half the time you hit a land, Sure. Yep. No, I'm just still gonna block here. I really don't care how much life they gain. Doesn't matter. Okay. Draw. Not gonna flip an announcement or a Emperor here. Ooh, destroy evil, pretty good though. I guess I should kill Danik? Sure. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Sultimatum, people want it to be. Yeah, exactly. It's not... It whiffs a lot. It was like Genesis Ultimatum back in the day. I remember when that deck was very good with Terror of the Peaks and everything else. You could flip in the right number of creatures and just ETB do 20 damage to them with 2 Terror of the Peaks and whatever other creature. But, that deck whiffed a lot. I remember that deck doing Genesis Ultimatum, and you close your eyes and you're like, come on, and you open your eyes and they put a land and like a Galagreeters or something, not this card specifically, but something like that, like a 2-drop into play, and you're just like, whew, they paid 7 mana for that, holy crap, or 9 mana or whatever, and you're like, that did nothing. That was great. 6 mana here. I think I'm gonna draw with this first. And I'm gonna lure in here. Keep this one. Kill that. And then I think I'll play another Bank Buster. Okay. Still digging to a farewell here. I don't know. We'll see if they find their Might Stone, Weak Stone before we find a way to kill Urza. I mean, at this point, Lay Down Arms would do it. We still have 3 of those in the deck. Denick comes back. Sure. Yep. They have 1 card in their hand. No, they do not. They have 0 cards. Okay, doing all the things with the Gala Greeters. Yep. Yep. Gain 2 life? Sure. Ooh. What? What? They scoop! What was that? Okay. I don't know what that was. Maybe they were like, we have all this mana and nothing to do, and they just didn't want to play the game anymore. That was weird. Anyway, I guess we win. We go 3-2 in that set. So that was our 5 matches with mono white control. I like the deck. It's obviously got a lot of resilience. It's got a lot of recursion. You can keep bringing stuff back and grinding other decks out. I think it's probably got a great game against mid-range. In those 5 matches, though, we did play against mono-red and white-blue aggro, and they were our only losses. Which is why we have all these, anti-aggro cards in the sideboard. So I feel like we just didn't have, very good draws in those matches because we're bringing in so much aggro hate that I can't imagine aggro's a bad matchup. It's got to be positive post-board. So I think this is probably a great choice for a tournament or something. It's very powerful, very resilient, and Lay Down Arms just made it a tier 1 deck. Without this, it would be very much tier 2 still, but Lay Down Arms brought it to tier 1, and yeah, give it a shot at your local tournament, and hope you enjoyed the content. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Bye.